In World War I, a naval arms race began between Britain and Germany. It generated huge public support on both sides. We won't aid,
and we won't wait.
This slogan, created by British citizens, was made to catch the attention of the British government to produce more dreadnoughts. During the first few months of war, Germany displayed an impressive fleet containing submarines and capital ships. However, Britain was quick to build the first dreadnought battleship in a mere 14 months. By the start of the war, the German Navy was outnumbered with their 29 battleships in comparison to the Royal Navy's 49. Several other major naval powers, such as France, Russia, Italy, Austria, and the United States, all joined the race to build dreadnoughts in hopes of becoming the most powerful.
The introduction of the turbine during World War I led to much higher performance in the ships, as well as taking up less room and thereby allowing improved layout. Pre-dreadnought ships were generally limited to about 12 to 17 knots, whereas modern ships were capable of at least 20 knots due to the turbine engine. The introduction of the gyroscope led to greater centralized fire control. Ships built before 1900 had effective ranges of perhaps 2,000 yards, whereas the new ships were good to at least 8,000 yards and modern designs to over 10,000 yards. Oil was introduced to replace coal as the main fuel source for boats, containing as much as 40% more energy per volume, extending range and improving internal layout. It also produced less smoke. When dreadnoughts were built, a design for all big guns was made. Uniform caliber offered more firepower and fire control. The newest 12-inch guns had more long-range firepower than a gun of 10 or 9-inch size. During World War I, the need to detect submarines was noted. This led to the introduction of sonar. It was first made by a Russian immigrant electrical engineer named Konstantin Chilowsky.
The major naval battles were fought at Heligoland-Bicht in August 1914, Dogger Bank in January 1914, and Jutland in the spring of 1916. The Heligoland-Bicht region was patrolled by British submarines and German torpedo boats, supported by light cruisers and 8 submarines. The Germans had 2 patrol lines that consisted of modern destroyers and light cruisers. The clear British victory over the German fleet caused the Kaiser to hold back the fleet to prevent further damage. At the Dogger Bank, the German fleet was ordered to attack the British. 3 battle cruisers, the cruiser Blucher, and 4 light cruisers were to take on any British in the area. The battle ended with a colossal British loss. The most important naval battle was the Battle of Jutland. The German plan consisted of luring and destroying most of the British fleet. Although the plan failed, the Germans did indeed cause great damage to the British fleet, which consisted of the battle cruiser fleet, some cruisers and light cruisers, and fast battleships. After this battle, the Germans avoided all fleet-to-fleet contact.